Welcome to the Intangibles Overtime.
Los Intangibles Overtime.
Man, we're finally getting to some college basketball, Connor. Feels great.
Yes, it's a good time of the year.
Our first story on college basketball has to be one of my favorite stories from the offseason. It just happened a couple of days ago, and man, was it juicy.
Oh, boy.
Is it safe to say we got some drama down in Kentucky?
I'd say we got a pretty big beef show here.
A coaching feud?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a coaching feud. So for some of you guys that don't know, the Louisville coach had put out a tweet.
Chris Mack
had basically bashing Kentucky for not scheduling Louisville, and when they had scheduled him, they decided to play Notre Dame instead.
And he specifically bashed Coach Cal. John Calipari. So he was very adamant in expressing that over Twitter in a roughly 2-minute video addressing his problems and everything that was on his mind. So we got some good stuff for you guys.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna show the Coach Cal video. It was a press release video. He was just getting questions asked. So we're gonna go through what he talked about when he was asked the question about the Louisville game.
Yeah, John, you mentioned that Louisville game, and in your statement the other day, you said you'd hope they didn't want to end the series. Do you think that that's something that they're thinking about? And do you think in your heart of heart that this game happens this year?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what they're thinking or what they're doing. I just know that, the terms of the contract, we go there and they come here next year. How about does anybody really know what this virus is going to do? I mean, what if we're next year and we're in the same boat? Then we got them at home with no fans. We don't know. This virus is running us. We are not running this virus. And so, you'd have to talk to them. And my hope is we're playing the game this year, but we're prepared. If not, I'm not going to wait. And they tell me, boom, they say, no, bang, here's what we got, another home and home. Here it is. We got people the people want to play us. I mean, they want to beat Kentucky. They want to go again. I mean, so it's but I think that game is good for our state. It should be played, but I'm running Kentucky's program. That's what I do. I'm not telling any other program what they should or shouldn't do.
So interesting words there from Coach Cal. He basically said he's not going to tell you what to think or what not to think. And then he deflected the answer on saying something about the coronavirus, the COVID. And that was pretty surprising that he didn't just, put the nail in the coffin there.
He's just going to, blame it all on COVID.
Yeah.
Like let's not make a reasonable, rebuttal or anything. Let's just, oh yeah, COVID's the problem, blah, blah, blah. Just be straight up. Tell us what's on your mind. Like, I get what he's doing. He's trying to keep it private. Right. I respect that. But it doesn't reflect well on Coach Cal. Not being like, I apologize for not being, transparent with Chris Mack of Louisville. And then he goes and schedules Notre Dame for the date that Chris Mack was talking about.
We're gonna get into that. But you mentioned the Notre Dame game, which Chris Mack says in his video he put on Twitter. Let's check out this video.
Cards fans, your fearless leader, Coach Mack. I keep getting asked, Coach, are we playing the game? Are you scared? Are you a chicken? You won't play Kentucky? As for the UK series, here's the thing. I want to do what's most convenient for John and his program. You do believe that, right? That I want to do what's best for John? Never mind the fact that we had a December 12th mutually agreed upon date to play the game. And never mind the fact that they backed out of the 12th because they were returning from London on December 6th after playing Michigan. Thought it was too close to the 12th. Never mind the fact that December 6th game got canceled. No trip to London. Can we play that game on the 12th? Never mind the fact that they scheduled Notre Dame in lieu of playing us on the mutually agreed upon date of December 12th. Never mind the fact that they called ESPN and tried to change one of our ACC games without our knowledge or permission. Never mind the fact that Coach Stoops and his football program at the University of Kentucky honored that request in football to move Louisville's home game from 2020 to 2021. If you can do it in football, seems like you could do it in basketball. Never mind the fact that the University of Cincinnati asked us to do the exact same thing that we're asking Kentucky to do. And we honored that request. Listen, I don't want to stand in the way of college basketball's best rivalry. Whatever is most convenient for Coach Cal, we'll do it. See you in the Center. Go Cards.
Are you a chicken, Connor? I mean,
I am a fearless leader.
He's a fearless leader. That was a lot of stuff there. We've created a timeline of events here. I like what he said. Sarcastically, I want to do what's best for Coach Cal and his players. That was a good jab.
I want to do what's best for Coach Cal. Like, emphatically.
Yeah, it's not too often we're in October and we have a coaching beef between two storied programs. But they decided on a December 12th date. So that was the original plan.
Yeah.
And then the next thing we have is Kentucky backed out of that date because it was too close to the 6th, which is when they're coming back to London. Yep. And then the trip to London for Kentucky gets canceled. So basically they're leaving no reason why they shouldn't play Kentucky. And Coach Calipari was all about his contract and his answer.
Yeah. And
so why would he schedule Notre Dame instead?
Honestly, if anybody's scared, it's Coach Cal. If anybody's scared, it's Coach Cal.
We're calling one of the best college coaches ever scared of Louisville.
Maybe. All we can do is speculate. But it doesn't reflect well on the Kentucky men's basketball program and Coach John Calipari when he goes against the contract that he says he abides by.
Exactly.
And puts Notre Dame in instead of Louisville. And, I don't get it. Calipari is one of the great basketball minds in the world, one of the greatest, no doubt. He's had a lot of success. And it's kind of, shocking to see something like that happen. Because I've seen, with my dad being a coach, you run into a lot of problems with scheduling, but you don't back out of contracts like that.
No, yeah, I didn't like that. That was something that
scared.
That was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, well, if he's going to talk about a contract in one press release, and then according to Coach Mack, they backed out of the game. Which that game happens to be on the contract. So they scheduled Notre Dame on the 12th when they were supposed to play Louisville, and that was after the trip to London got canceled. So we've seen the both videos, and then Coach Calipari comes out with a tweet. He says, "See you December 26th. Can't wait." That tweet was sent 2 hours after Coach Mack of Louisville's video. Man,
beefy.
I'm waiting. December 20th.
I can't wait. This is going to be a chippy game, even between the coaches. I can't wait to see. I mean, obviously, there's not going to be a handshake line, but our words exchanged.
Oh yeah.
What happens? And I'm sure that Louisville's going to be fired up, and Coach Calipari. We keep saying Coach K. Coach Calipari is going to drive into his team. This guy thinks we're scared. Right. Are we going to let him think we're scared? Are we going to go out and play scared? No. We're going to go out. We're going to give him everything. And I can't wait to see it because Coach Mack's going to be doing the same thing in the locker room. This guy thinks we're scared, like blah, blah, blah. Or he flips the table. He's like, this guy's scared of us. We're going to go out. We're going to dominate. We're going to give it to him. We're going to play hard, physical.
Yeah, those are all very good points, Connor. I can't wait for this one. The day after Christmas. Mark your calendars, everybody. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be covering this until it happens. This is
Christmas miracle.
It's going to be Christmas miracle. But yeah, that's all we have on this episode of the Intangibles Overtime. Don't forget to download our podcast. We just had a podcast come out yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Links will be in the description. If you've made it this far, you've had to like some, so leave a like, subscribe for more, hit that notification bell so you never miss an Intangibles Overtime episode or a podcast.
Peace.